Delbert, the downhearted dung beetle. The morning sun awakens a sleepy sky of blue, high above the Abba-Dabba desert of Taboo. Where dirt and sand grow thorns and needles, a beetle bug rolls a ball of dung. His name is Delbert Dung Beetle. Delbert dreams of marrying Betty Lala, the most beautiful lady dung beetle in all of Abba-Dabba. Delbert met Betty Lala about a year ago at Tricky Dickie's termite traveling show. She gazed into his eyes, he gawked into hers, as they both held each other's very hairy feelers. Before Delbert can marry his lady so pretty, he must give a whopping dung ball to Betty's parents, Wilbur and Gertie Turdy. So Delbert will twiddle and fiddle his little hands and his little feeler feet to roll up a giant dung ball in the blistering desert heat. You and I probably agree that dung balls are terribly gooey and icky and sticky. And instead of smelling powder puff adorable, dung balls smell P.U. horrible. But to every darling dung beetle, dung balls are whopping wonderful. Why? Because each dung ball that is big, round, and wow can become a dung beetle's dinner dessert, or even their little trailer home somehow. But there is another dung beetle that dreams of marrying Betty Lala to court her and date her and go woo-woo. His name is Tuffy Timmy Doo-Doo, the biggest and meanest dung beetle in all of the country of Taboo. A sniffy smile crinkles Tuffy Timmy Doo-Doo's mean mug, because he knows a way to make Delbert a sad bug. Tuffy Timmy is not a sweet pea. That's why he will swipe Delbert's dung ball, then hide it inside a big fat tree. He will wait until Delbert is fast asleep, then take the dung ball without even a peep. Delbert awakes only to find his dung ball has been snaffled up by a big bully bug that decided to be stinky instead of kind. Delbert searches the Abba-Dabba desert to uncover the whereabouts of his deliciously doomed dung ball. So Delbert hurdled a turtle and dangerously skittered underneath the calves of selfish giraffes. He waded through the dribble and slog of a hilariously homely warthog. Delbert almost got kicked by an antelope dick that leaped here and there lickety-split-split. Delbert nearly got bit by a slithering and slimy snake who hissed with a sinister wit. But it doesn't matter if dangerous snakes bite, slither, and crawl. Delbert just has to find his delightfully toothsome dung ball. Delbert's dung ball cannot be found. So instead of being full of gusto and zest, Delbert the downhearted dung beetle is a big, blubbering beetle bug mess. Then Delbert hears a tale out of the west from a big green bandito bug outlaw, Pancho Watapest the praying mantis. Pancho told his story. while searching in dark places for an innocent bug to kill and eat, I came upon a mountain of poo inside a big fat tree, all big and round and juicy and neat. Delbert quickly snuffed out his campfire and ran into the night. A million stars twinkled. Oh, what a sight! There in the darkness of a great big tree, Delbert recovered his lost dung ball and squeaked out a big whippee. So Delbert is no longer downhearted, as you well can see, and he will continue to roll his dung ball gift to Wilbur and Gertie Turdy. Now Delbert will marry Betty Lala, and they will live hoity-toity together inside a dung ball poo trailer. Oh, so la-dee-da. Suddenly, Tuffy Timmy Doo-Doo jumped in front of Delbert very fast, so that Delbert's dung ball could not pass. Your dung ball is mine at last, and remember, I am much bigger than you, so do not give me any sass. Bigger indeed was Tuffy Timmy Doo-Doo. Now Delbert had an elephant-sized dung ball dilemma. What in the world could Delbert possibly do with his giant ball of poo-poo? Then an itsy-bitsy-witsy bug idea gurgled and blistered inside Delbert's diddly-squat not-a-lot beetle brain. He could leap on top his dazzling dung ball, then roll it across the Abba-Dabba desert without Tuffy Timmy causing him pain. Delbert began to shuffle his little feeler feet. The big ball of dung began to wobble and whirl. It rolled between the elephant's knees, so swift and so sweet. Tuffy Timmy stupidly stood in the path of the wobble-wheeling dung ball, traveling towards Timmy, going too fast. And even though Timmy stood tall, when the giant ball of poo plopped him, Timmy got all splat-tangled up inside the delightfully gooey dung ball. Finally, Delbert can deliver his gift to the parents of the bride. A big, juicy dung ball with Tuffy Timmy all tangled up inside. Delbert marries Betty Lala, who is very flirty-purty, all with the caressing blessing of her ma and pa, Wilbur and Gertie Turdy. Now, inside their little dung ball house, they will live happily ever after, and any bug that passes by will hear nothing but dung beetle laughter. If you have a big dung ball of your own to roll somewhere, and a bully stands in your way, remember what you can do. Turn that bully into a wimp by getting them all tangled up inside your giant ball of poo-poo.